Whoa, there we go. Hey everyone, Cynics here, and I'm back for my weekly fun stream. So anyway, today I think we'll be doing some, I don't know, hopefully, forgot I had stuff on the canvas here, but yeah, today we're just gonna be doing some fun, maybe Avengers themed stuff. I'm not really sure. We'll figure it out as we go, and I'll answer questions, and hopefully we'll have a good time. And hopefully it will all work out in the end. But for now, I guess I'll go to the spiral zone while I ask you guys an important question. And that is, what do you guys think I should do for this stream? So I'm going to give you a couple options. I can either draw something Avengers-y related to the specific characters, or I can do something like, I would say, like mechs that are themed around the different characters. So maybe they don't look like the characters or anything. They're just kind of loosely themed. So do you guys want mechs or do you guys want characters? I'll let you guys vote, and I'll be in the spiral zone here, going into the universe. And oh, that's way too light. Yeah, what's a good spiral color today? Let's see how small I can make it. That's the tricky part, is trying to get a nice small spiral. Whoop, whoop. So anyway, as always, you guys are free to ask questions in the chat, make comments, whatever you want to say. I'll try to interact with you guys as much as I can, but you never know. I'm terrible at reading the chat. Sometimes you get wrapped up in making spirals and you just lose track of time. See, I'm still bad at doing, what are these, clockwise spirals. It's much easier to draw counterclockwise than it is clockwise. I don't know why. I think it's just an arm thing. Same way it's easier to draw lines maybe going to the right than it is to go to the left. But it's something to work on. All right, you guys are a little sick of faces. I can understand that. We'll jump into some mecha stuff. That could be good. Actually, you know what? Let's just jump right into some like full canvas painting. So let me get a nice big brush going. Let's just see if we can get some like environmental type stuff going on. Something where we have something to look at. So it's not so boring. There we go. It's an iceberg in the water on a cold day. On a cold, dreary Alaskan day. And that's our environment. Okay, so you guys are voting for mechs. We're gonna do some mechs. Like I said, I'm not making like here's Iron Man or the Hulk, and he's just slightly robotic. There's panel lines. I'm actually just gonna try to make mechs that are completely don't look anything like the characters, but just have their traits. I guess you could say, like, oh, here's a big strong one, and that's the Hulk, and it's green, obviously. But anyway. Let me keep filling in some colors here. Get a nice, interesting palette going. Maybe we'll be able to find some shapes in it. That'd be good. Let's put in some different colors here and there. I don't know if I want to go with greens yet, though. Maybe some bluish tones. Feel free to shout out your favorite colors, and I will try to work them into the painting. So we're going to assume there is some kind of sky in the background. We always want to have some kind of gradient going on. So it doesn't have to be great. The gradient can go to a slightly different color, actually. That might be more fun. But we're looking very, looking very boring so far. Low contrast, that's the problem so far. Gonna bump up our contrast a bit. Get ourselves a nice, fun-looking background, maybe. I wish we had a quick way to add some interest to everything. But I don't. I don't have a good way. So. Okay. I am just gonna start making shapes, and that will be so much fun. This brush doesn't do that good at this giant size. Doesn't do good at small size. Doesn't do good at giant size. There's like a medium size where it does all right. So let me bump up the contrast and start looking for shapes. Got this blue thing going. Maybe we can bump it right around here. Yeah, that'll work. And this brush, it's okay for crazy silhouettes, but obviously if we go back to something more like the thick and thin pen, wherever it's hiding, there you are, then we can, it has more opacity, kind of lightness, and you get a lot of overlapping shapes, which help you see things in chaos, and it's kind of fun. So maybe we'll find a mech. Maybe we won't. We'll see. Yeah. Why am I streaming on YouTube instead of Twitch? Because I want to do my weekly YouTube stream. I think it's fun to mix it up. I do stream on Twitch a lot during the weekdays. I have been doing it a lot. I'll probably keep doing it more and more. So that's usually fun. I listen to music on there. It's more casual. It's more silly. It's a good time for all. But I like to think that they can be less focused, and these YouTube streams can be slightly more talkative and focused on actual subject matter instead of just dorking around. Question, does Painter just close on you for no reason? You know, I've actually been pretty lucky. I don't think I've ever had Painter crash on this computer, which is weird. I remember when I was younger and starting out in art, it was actually my first job for like a little studio I worked for. I worked on a piece all day, and it was like a character design thing. I rendered it out, and I think I was still using Photoshop at the time, I believe, though. I might have been using some Painter too, but I know the program crashed and I lost everything, and it didn't, like, I had saved it and everything. The file was just corrupted, so that was a giant mess. And luckily on this new computer, I don't think I've ever had that happen to me in a very long time. So I can tell you, it's kind of like a nightmare at first, but in the end, you're always able to go back and recreate what you did a lot faster the second time. So it's not the end of the world if it happens to you. Anyway, let's find some. I'm trying to decide what kind of crazy mech we need. I should probably have picked the character first. So, ooh, I don't know. What Avengers themed character would you like to see the first mech be of? Maybe we can do a few mechs. Have some different stuff going on. There we go. I don't know where Psyker is. You guys always ask me, but this is like his sleepy time. He's probably eating breakfast right now. Whatever, you know, breakfast they eat in Latvia before Dr. Doom sends him to the mines for the day. Okay. Let's see, I got Hulk. One for Hulk, one for Vision. Oh, there's some couple for Thor, another for Hulk. A bow-wielding Hawkeye mech, that would probably be fun. I'd be down for something like that. Spider-Man. RGB or CYMK. I don't think Painter actually lets you switch between them the same way Photoshop does. I believe it's all in RGB, if I remember right. I can't even remember. It's how terrible I am as an artist. I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm using. Let me... Ooh, no, not yet. It's fine. Okay, so... Let's get some colors going on the bottom. That's not the color. This one. I need some kind of ground plane to look at. So I'm getting Thors and Hulks. Not that many. No, I'm not getting any Captain America. Not getting any Iron Man. To be fair, Iron Man obviously would make the most boring mech. Captain America could have been fun. Thulk? You guys want a Thulk? I feel like Thulk would be just a good character to do. We should have just done Thulk as a character. Okay. Well, yeah, Kyle says if I do Hulk, he will leave. So we're gonna do Hulk, because we don't like Kyle. And we want him to leave. Go away, Kyle. No one likes you here. Alright. So, I think maybe we'll see. Well, I want to see if we can do something that's kind of Hulk. Maybe I'll just kind of start messing around and it will define itself. So. Oops, I am just all over the place with these colors. So the most important thing I want to do when making some kind of structure, some kind of mechanical structure, is to really set the balance and the weight right. So we're gonna need to get some good legs going. Something to really, I don't know, figure it out. These are like too stubby. That's the problem with what I'm doing right here. I mean, it should be pretty stubby though. Actually, it should just be more like giant. Let's see. Okay. Starting to get some visual information going. So we got like a leg. Could be really like squatted down, I guess. That could be fun. Ooh, I can see like some kind of leg there. This is probably too squatty. Is it too squatty? What do you guys think? Is the squattiness level too high? Are we too high on the squatty scale? Need some good advice here. Okay, wait. I know what we can do. We can do the classic kneeling pose. I always like that pose on a robot. I think it's fun when robots kneel down and let you get inside them. It sounded weird. Okay, just strike that from the record real fast. I didn't mean it to sound so creepy. Okay, there we go. So I got these legs. I can visualize them in my head. I don't know if you guys can. Okay, that looks almost right. And let's see, how does the upper torso need to work? I think. Okay, let me think real fast. I feel like it should be opening up or something to get inside. I want the arms to be kind of low on the body, maybe? I think that's more fun. If they were like really low on the body. Maybe he should have little tiny arms. Little T-Rex arms in here. It's like a common thing, right? People like do that on mechs. Like give them little squatty arms in the middle. Yeah, maybe hang down in the middle. Then you do the big torso area. Make it kind of bulky. Super, not quite. This whole foot's really bugging me. I think it's too long? No. I don't know what it is. Okay. Super not like that. Okay. I think that might not work. Oh, okay. Hold on. I'm re-adapting my ideas. Redrawing some silhouettes here. Could have some like heavy stuff in the back of it. Give it some like carrying oomph. And the torso could still come down in front. I'm starting to see it a little bit. Problem is it doesn't have any arms aside from the little ones. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm going for here, but what do you guys think the arms should be doing? Because it's kind of hard to figure out right now. Should they be really high up? Maybe. Maybe it could just have like weapons and stuff. Be weird? I don't know. I don't know if that would be weird. Might be weird. Uh, he could be holding. Yeah, I like the idea of him kind of holding something. I don't know what exactly. Hold on, let's rework it a little bit. Give it a slightly bigger arm, I guess. Reluctantly. That's kind of boring though. I keep thinking a little bit. Oops. Hate when I accidentally change tool. Okay. I want to make this arm kind of going down lower. I like that. Should it be in front of the foot? I guess. It's kind of obnoxious. Hate blocking all the foot though. Maybe bring it a little farther off to the side. I don't know if I like that though. Looks a little weird. A little wonky. Proportions are super weird. That might be an issue. Like joints should be probably somewhere out here, right? I keep working with it. Okay, something like that. Okay, I have some silly ideas in my head now. I gotta kind of raise this up a little bit. Okay. Hold on, don't worry about that. The arms just yet. Let's wait. Give me a moment. Let me get this right color. There we go. Look, it's totally gonna swallow the Hulk, and the Hulk is gonna be piloting this thing. It's gonna be great. I'm telling you. Need that slightly the right color. Slightly purplish tone. You gotta fix these hands though. There we go. Just like come in front just a little bit. This tangent sucks. How should I fix it? That's a tough question. See, the problem is this leg doesn't actually make sense if I did the one big thigh on the other side. This should all be probably like thigh, and then this should all be like leg, like fat and underneath it. Let me see if I can fix it a little bit. Yeah, this is like Titanfall. Titanfall meets Avengers. That's what we're going for. Let's see. What do we see this arm? Probably not. Okay. A little bit of bounced highlight. Just pick up some light around the shoulders or whatever. Maybe a little on the back of the arm. I don't know. He kind of has hair on the back of his head. I've seen different versions. Ones where he has hair on the back. Ones where he doesn't really. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me listen to you guys. Who would win? I don't think that was the question. What did Alexar say? That was so important. Hold on. I don't know. Well, okay. Well, I don't know what you guys said. Just repeat it if it's something cool, so then I'll know. Otherwise, I'm terrible. A little darker. Just like this. Okay, so this hand might reflect. It's gonna be dark. I think I can start switching brushes now. Try my impasto. So you might get a little bit of reflection going on this one, but overall it's gonna be dark. I guess, see, the question I have in my brain right now is, should I make the robot green? I think it maybe like, let me test out some colors real fast. Have like a dark green. Actually, let's go for a different approach. Let's... what can we do? Bum, 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 bum. Thinking. That would be like some purple color. Yeah. Getting some red and yellow. If I made it red and yellow, then it would look like some kind of Hulkbuster Giant Edition. Like just a giant Hulkbuster. Let's see. Or some kind of yellowish tone, maybe. I don't really like that tone. Decisions. Okay. I'm just gonna make it. Some people want to see the Hulkbuster. Some people want to see the purple. Trying to decide what would look cooler. Let me see if I can do it like a good dark green and purple tone. And I think I could always change it if I have my value. Like, as long as I get a good value scheme going, I think we'll be fine. We'll be able to mess around with it a bit. Let's make it like more of a brighter cone, maybe. Okay, well, let's just experiment around. Let's build out the shapes a little bit. Make them weird for now. We'll make them weird and then we'll dial them back. That'll be a good approach. That's a stupid looking color. It's fine. So naturally, if we are going to do this properly, we want the side that's facing the sky to actually be more like this. Bring in some blue tones. And that would be like our reflective metal. It does look like a Ninja Turtle color, doesn't it? Is this my fan fiction? Ninja Turtles fight the Hulk using a giant robot? Could be. I feel like I should have done my values first because I'm totally making a mess with these colors. Okay, hold on. Let me just mess around real fast. Let's go back a bit. So we got these dark tones. Gonna bring in some lighter parts. So like top of the fingers here. That's too light. Oops. Okay. What to do? Okay. So we've established that our sun is coming from the front. So this would be a pretty bright plane, I believe. Such a boring looking plane. Super bright though. Okay. And what else would be a bright plane? This might be kind of in shadow, actually. It's hard to say. Okay. Oops. Oh, maybe like this. Uh-huh. Slightly darker. Okay. Let me think real fast. Sorry, I'm getting quiet because I'm deep in thought. But I think this will kind of work. Don't forget these little hands here. They should probably bounce out a little bit from the background. Oops. Okay. That looks okay-ish. Kind of. I don't know, actually. All mechs have mech dongs. That's a fact. If you've seen any of my robots, you would know. But I like to pretend they're useful. This one has two. Oh, I hate that tangent. Oh well. Not much I can do about it. Okay. Okay, some black there. Fix that like this. Blah blah blah. Get rid of all these ugly colors that I've been messing around with, because they're terrible. Start refining my shapes. This arm looks like doo-doo. Oops, probably too dark. Huh. I don't know how I feel about that. I think the whole direction of this arm is a little off. Oops. Okay. Oh god. Okay. Let me darken this part. It's so slow. Sorry. Every time I look at the comments, you guys are chatting about something and I totally missed it. What am I missing out on? You guys can tell me. Huh. That's not very good. I don't know about that. I guess the arms can be asymmetrical. I don't really care. Facts. Something about facts. Pointy chin mechs. All good things to talk about. Oops. Okay. Ah. Come on, brush. There we go. I like that. Kind of has an interesting look. A little bit of curving around. Not sure about this whole attachment up here though. Whoa. Okay. Ah. It has 2 cylindrical backpacks. That is correct, sir. These are where it keeps its, I don't know, fuel and or ammo. Look at how big this thing is. It needs to carry a lot of stuff. It needs supplies. Who knows? Let's see, what do I want to do? It's like stupid eyes like this. Oh god. I guess these could be nipples, depending on what kind of person you are. They're either nipples or eyes. I don't know if I need any of this stuff. Does it work better without it? Let me see. With, without, with, without. Kind of like it without. Could always add it back. It's not a big deal. Hmm. Okay. Huh. Yeah. Okay, so we got an idea. We kind of got a like one mechish guy looking thing done. I just pop some shadows to figure him out better. I don't like this. Whatever. It's not that terrible. Um. Oops. Okay, so um, let's see. What do I want to do now? That's the kind of important question. We have a mech thingy. We have a ground plane. Don't really have much else going on. Nah, that doesn't look good. Needs a Stark logo? Maybe. Let me expand these a little bit. Make them a little more interesting. I like when it looks like it has a dumb expression on its face. Makes me happy. Although I think I'm overdoing it. Well, it does need something. Definitely needs some kind of logo-y stuff. So, sure, let's try it. Let's see, what can we do? That's not a good logo color. Let's add some like dumb stuff first. You gotta always add like the stupid looking like warning text on things, and like this is part of the blah blah corporation. Don't touch here, this place is hot. All that kind of boring stuff. Actually, I don't think that would be on the same spot. Or I move it over somewhere, like over here. Add some like dumb accent colors. Let's see what's a good dumb accent color. I can't. There we go. Okay, let's see. We need something. Widgets and things. More dark spots in the gears. Definitely on his side we need more dark spots. Let's see. What does this Stark logos thing look like? I don't even know. I think it's like this or something. I guess if we want to cheat, we can just find one, right? Well, I don't really feel like doing that right now. Let's see. Hold on. I'm actually going to use a separate layer. Because when we use a separate layer, we can do all kinds of dumb stuff. Oops, I gotta reset my palette real fast. Okay. Now I can just use an eraser and mess with stuff. Where's my eraser? Somewhere around here. There it is. Look how much fun we can have. Oops, I should have left that one. Like the little chunk over here. Kind of looks interesting. You can go like, woo. That looks terrible. Well, except it would have to follow some kind of contour, obviously. Well, that's not a good example. Apparently I can't draw with this brush. It makes like weird shapes everywhere. Still no good. Yeah, that's not bad actually. Just lower the opacity until it's like nothing interesting. Okay, let me try again. Screw that one. That one was boring. You want me to do a Psycher logo? Would that make you guys happy? What does the Psycher logo look like? It's like a white thing. Oops. Drop this. I think it's like... where's my brush? I'll use this brush. Scratch more tool. Psycher's logo is like a big white thing, right? And it's got like a logo on it, like a blue logo. I don't actually remember. I can make up a logo. And it has like a swoopy S thing in it. Doesn't I don't actually know. Let's just pretend it does. We'll make Psycher a new logo. It's like the Superman logo. I think the Stark logo is like something like this. It says like Psychra. There's like a star. Pew. Yeah, this is Psycher 2.0. This is this new logo. Oh wait, it needs to say like industries or something. Oops. Well, let's imply that it says industries. Industries. Okay. Or opacity a little. See, the cool thing is if you have stuff on another layer, you can add like cut lines, the panel lines. Like say, when I give like panel lines to this robot, you can add them like over it, and it'll look cool. You gotta be super subtle though. Ah, I could do it. Then you can pretend this whole thing kind of opens up. That panel sucks. Do do do. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Obviously, going completely overboard just to prove the point. We wouldn't normally have that many cut lines everywhere. You could have some like weathering on the edges if you wanted. Get all crazy with it. Like this part opens so you can have some weathering and stuff. Or just add random lines to make it look like it's all scratched up. I don't know. Doesn't matter that much. Do. Let's drop it down. And for the sake of consistency, we'd probably want to add like a couple more. I'll just do these on the same layer. So you can add like, oh, there's a little one over here. I don't know if you'd have one right there though. Probably not. Where would be a good spot? Maybe some kind of logo on the arm. With the little blue dot. And the white circle. Should have done the white circle first. Start with the white circle, then do the blue dot. Okay, I like that better. Uh-huh. It needs a happy face sticker. Had some fun little warning lines and stuff everywhere. Little things that make it more believable. I think that should be higher up. Let's make it right in here somewhere. Okay. Here's some little yellow stickers around. A warning sticker, something like that. Nah, that looks dumb. Ah, okay, we're good. I can't do shadows. I'm stupid. My brain no worky. Oh, okay. What's it been? Oh, we wasted an hour just on this mech? That's pretty dumb. Center him at least. Should we give this thing glowy lights just to make it extra silly? I feel like the glow brush, we always need to abuse it a little bit just for fun. What color lights does this thing need? Yellow? No, that sucks. Red? Still pretty lame. Blue is gonna be the key. Meh. Glow brush is so dumb. Could be beaming him. And then it's like you're telling a story, hitting him with the beams. don't think he'd like that. Let's see. What else can we add to our craziness? Question by Thor. Do the mech have tiny T-Rex arms between its legs? Yes. It's for grabbing little things. And roaring and stuff. Okay. Let's see what else we can do real fast. I guess I could bounce some light around just for fun. Make it look like the light's kind of bouncing a bit. Gotta be subtle about it though. Uh, 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 uh. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's see what else can we add. I always like these little details. This stream will probably go for a little bit longer. I'll try to do some extra stuff for fun. We need like some wreckage and stuff in the background, right? Random streaks of things. More cloudy stuff. More foreground stuff. Generic garbage in the foreground, just for fun. That looks terrible. Oh yeah, I was joking when I said these were like fuel tanks or whatever. You're 100% right. They're just giant lightsabers. You called it. You spoiled it. Giant green lightsabers. Look at the glow brush. Having fun. No, I'm kidding. We'll leave those out for now. I hate the top of this page though. It's so boring. Need to figure out something to do to it. Well, do need to make it lighter blue. Let's see. We could add some more characters, I think. It would be fun to add. Let me just draw some silhouettes, and then I'm sure they'll make me think of characters. It doesn't look like anyone. It's a hero stance. Oops. I gotta use a different pen. There we go. Couldn't this be? This can be Hawkeye or something. The least interesting one. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. This one. I don't actually remember what he looks like. Yeah, I don't. Whatever. Super not into that. Can I? I think I've gone too far. Can I get rid of it? No. Yeah, I can. Who would be a better person? Well, let's say Psyker Industries, so it wouldn't be surprising if Psyker was inside. Here, it's Captain America. That's what he looks like, right? Derp, I'm Captain America. Hi, he's waving. Hi. Oh, I forgot to let you hold your little shield. That's okay. I had some shadows. Just hanging out, like, what's up? Check out my cool new outfit. Oh wait, he needs to be holding it like this. That's a pretty good idea. He's finally entered into the new century, so he's taking a picture. He's finally with the times. Oh, he needs like these little wings. Can't really see them. They don't read. Can't be wearing like little boots. And that side can be in darkness. Let's see. It's got like poopy diaper pants. Mm-hmm. Okay, that works a little bit. Hate that tangent though. Ah, didn't mean to do that. Do, do, do. Oh, the color palette sucks. Yeah, no, you're 100% right. It's so bland. It needs to be like bumped up somehow. Need some sick highlight. Ah, damn it! Come on, don't kill me now. Come back here. Okay, some sick highlights here and there. Something to bump up then. Need some. What else can I throw in? Maybe like some golden colors. Oops, a little more like this. You know. Oops, oh, man, I keep hitting the side things. Hate that. Go away. Hmm. Okay. Ah, that's something. Hmm. It could be a little bit reflected in the ground, but not a whole lot. They're pretty like directed, I think. But let's see how it looks. Maybe like a little glowiness. Actually, no. Oi, oi, I keep doing that. Yeah. Not really feeling the blue on the ground. Look how tiny it is. Let's crop it down. Yeah, work on it tiny. Or flip it, and we'll get some new perspective. Okay. Yeah, this side sucks. Wrong brush. This one. I don't like that. You have like a giant tower in the background. Okay. Flip this back around. What time is it? 1:38? I mean, we've been going for an hour and a half. Usually means it's time to start wrapping it up. I had planned on doing more stuff, but it's fine. We got some interesting stuff done. Does that read? Yeah, that'll work. I don't think this M reads. A little bit. What would Hulk say? Hulk, no smile. There we go. All right, so that's gonna be it for this stream. We made some amusing robots. One amusing robot. That's about it. Well, it was good. It's always fun to make robots. Do some silly stuff. I had no idea what I was gonna make an hour and a half ago, but we've made something that I had no idea that it was gonna happen. I think that's when the most amusing art comes out, is when you have no plans and you're just like just letting random stuff happen. I think that would be good. You guys want some orange glow? I could throw on some orange glow. That would meet with the next gen standards of having orange and blue glow everywhere. Gotta counter the orange. I mean, you gotta counter the blue. Some orange. See where we can get some orange glow in. Somewhere back here. We would like need like a sun object or something bright. And then it's like, oh, we're in the next gen now. Super next gen. Obviously, in the background, we can have some like fires burning and stuff. It's always popular. and then we're super next gen. Welcome to the next gen. Whatever. We're done. Okay. I will see you guys in a bit. I'm actually working on the monthly inspirations, so they'll be a little late again. But don't worry, you guys will get some monthly inspirations and they'll be pretty good. So that's going to do it for this stream. Thanks to all the Patreon people for making these happen. I think we're getting close to some new Patreon goals. We're getting up there. We're getting close to the next one, I think. The next goal, which will be a new video series, so that'd be fun. It's a little challenging, but could be interesting. And thanks everyone for watching. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Alright, bye everyone. Oh, hold on. I gotta remember how to close it. There we go. See you guys.